Hello, my beautiful Dolly family. Welcome back to Southern Reborn's Nursery. I'm your beautiful host, Monica, and you guys, today we are doing a chat and change, but it's not just an ordinary chat and change. No, it's not. We are also twinning with our Dolly sister, with Kelly's Dawn Nursery. And if you guys have not gone over there, please go over there and show her some love and support, you guys. I'm sure she would appreciate it. Now, before we get started, how are you doing? How are you all doing? I am doing great. Me and the family are doing fabulous. We are right outside of Houston. My husband goes to work in Houston, but we are staying right outside of Houston. And let me tell you guys, pray for our world, pray for Houston, pray for the state of Texas. We were driving in, we saw a lot of flooding, you guys. Here at the hotel, we have talked to families who are staying here because their homes have flooded and had damage from the tornadoes. And you guys just pray for our world. I know that Texas isn't the only state getting hit really hard by these tornadoes. Just join in prayer together, you guys. The Lord says, where one or two are gathered in my name, I am there. And there is power in prayer. There is power in the name of Jesus, you guys. And we need to pray for our people. We need to pray for our nation and our world. But anyway, you guys, so I do not think that I have named this beautiful boy yet. Don't mind my nails, you guys. I've been painting and they're all kinds of black and all kinds of different colors in there that I have not been able to wash up. So anyway, I don't think that I've named him yet. So if you guys have name suggestions, let me know. I like unique names. You know, some of my doll names are Natalia, Dalia, Major. You know what? It just came to me. His name is Cruz. It just came to me, you guys. His name is Cruz. We're going to name him Cruz. Does he not look like a little Cruz? I love it. Oh my gosh. Cruz. His name is Cruz. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm sorry. Thank you for all your help. You see, talking to you guys helped me come up with his name. I love it. So anyway, we are going to give my girl Lynn a shout out for my Bella Blessings for her Poppin' Tags. That's her tag name, is Poppin' Tags. And we're also doing new clothes by J Dolls UK. So shout out to those two channels. They are both beautiful ladies. If you have not gone over to see them, please go over and check them out because you will absolutely love them. Now, you guys, we also have a topic today, you guys, and our topic is being a mom and a reborn doll collector, or a doll collector, period. So have you guys, I know that when I got into the hobby, I have not been in this hobby very long. October will be 2 years that I've been in the hobby. And I've learned a lot, you guys. And I have met some amazing people through this hobby. And I am absolutely loving it. When I did first start collecting reborn dolls, and I, talked to my husband about it, he was very supportive. I think at first, like when I first brought it up, he kind of gave me a look like, huh? He's like, you have babies. I'm like, I know I have babies, but these are art. Look at them. And then I started to show him the dolls and stuff like that. He's like, oh, those are cool. That's interesting that somebody painted something that looks so realistic like that. And I'm like, I know, right? And so he was very supportive. He has always been very, very supportive of my hobby. As you guys know, as time goes on, he helps pick my babies. He's bought a few babies because I wouldn't. So, he is very supportive, and he knows that this hobby brings me lots of joy. And to be honest, when my family came to visit, And, my father, my brother, my stepmom and my brother's wife and kids and stuff, I was at first a little nervous to show them my dolls, because I didn't know what kind of reaction they would have. And so I remember I went into my nursery because at our old house in Georgia, I had this office attached to our master bedroom, and I had it set up as my nursery. So I went in there and I grabbed a baby and I brought it out, and my sister-in-law was like, right, because I'm holding this baby, and she's like, you had another baby, you didn't tell anybody? Because you guys, I have 8 kids, right? So I'm like, no, I didn't have another baby. What? I'm like, how do I would have told you if I was having another baby. She's like, then who had a baby? And it was so funny. And so I walked over and I handed her a baby. And I want to say, I'm not sure. I think it was Farah and my Alexis kit. And she was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is a doll? And I was like, yes, it's an art doll. It's not just a doll, it's an art doll. And she was blown away. She was absolutely in love, and she couldn't believe it. And my brother was like, that's crazy. Are you serious? Everybody, I had good reactions from everybody. And even my dad held her, and I showed them the different babies. And you guys, it was just fantastic. It was just an awesome experience, to be able to share my hobby with my family, because I hadn't talked about it, And so, even my children, everybody have been very supportive. Now, the only one that I would say makes funny comments about him is my teenage son. He's like, Mom, your baby's creeping me out. He's just being a teenage boy. But other than that, everybody is very supportive and loving about it. Like, I have not had a bad experience when it comes to my dolls or revealing my dolls to anyone. And I'm wondering, like, what is your guys' experience? Have you experienced the negative side of that, from family members and loved ones and like friends? Or is this hobby something that you keep to yourself? Is it something that you hold dear to your heart and you don't share with anybody? And that's fine too. I had a friend ask me once, so what do you buy them clothes? And I was like, yeah, I buy them clothes, accessories, bowls and socks and all kinds of stuff. And she's like, oh, okay. She wasn't negative about it or anything. She just had questions, and I answered her questions. She wanted to know where you buy them, what their price ranges are. She wanted to know if they felt like real babies, because this is a conversation that we had over the phone and through pictures. And she was absolutely amazed at the realism of my dolls. And she said that she had heard of reborns, but that she thought that you could only purchase them on Amazon, Temu, and AliExpress and things like that. And so I told her about all the different types of dolls and all the different types of artists there are and things like that. So it was nice to educate her on the hobby, and she received everything well, and she was like, oh, that's cool, and so I've never had anybody be negative to me. I know a lot of people might say, oh, I can't believe that you buy your dolls clothes, or are you taking money from your family to buy for your hobby, for your dolls? And I would say, no, I'm not, if anybody ever asked me anything like that. Because obviously my family comes first. My husband and my children always come first. And so I always make sure that my family has everything they need, and, that they're taken care of. And then I buy my dolls stuff. I enjoy this hobby not only for the artwork itself, but because of all the stuff that comes with it, the friendships, the shopping for dog clothes or baby clothes. And like, I enjoy this hobby for all the aspects of it. So my question to you is, a few questions for you actually, is have you received the negative when it comes to the hobby? Have you received the, oh, you know, you're depriving your family because you have these dolls, or, you know, you're taking away from your children because you're buying your dolls things? You know what I'm saying? Have you had any of that? Because like I said, I have not. Like, and if you have children, how do your children react to your hobby? How do your children react to your dolls? I know that there are a lot of people who really involve their children with their dolls and things like that. And I think that that is awesome because, you know, I have a 9 and 11 or 10-year-old daughter, and they are getting into the hobby. My 10-year-old daughter actually loves reborns, and she has quite a few of them, and she takes really good care of them. You know, she has 3 replicas, 1 Ashton Drake, and 1 authentic reborn. And so she takes really good care of her dolls. She loves them. You guys, this was confusing me. This has 2 zippers. 1 here, 1 here. Interesting. So my children love my dolls. They know not to touch my dolls unless I give them permission or I am in the room. He looks adorable. You know, I do teach them that these are not toys and that they are not to just go around and grab on them and things like that. So I do teach my kids to be responsible with the things that we buy them and the things that don't belong to them. And they know not to touch my dolls, you guys. They know. But how do your children react with your dolls? Or how did they react when you first got into the hobby? Or were you already in the hobby before you had children? Honestly, I wish I could have found this hobby a long time ago. I really would have enjoyed it. I mean, because I enjoy it now. So I know I would have loved it years ago, you know. But so you guys, let me know what your thoughts on the subject are. You know, how does your family and friends feel about you buying the accessories? How do they feel about you buying dolls? How does your family feel about your dolls and the money that you spend on them? I don't take anything away from my children in this hobby. My children are loved and well taken care of. But I also, as a mother and as just a human being, need time to myself. And I take that time in my nursery and I hang out with my dolls and just have a peaceful time. I enjoy my hobby. It's my escape and I love it and I really enjoy it. So I kind of want to know how you guys feel about it. And again, we are twinning with Kelly's Dawn Nursery. Please go over there and check out her little baby girl, Alma. And thank you for helping me name Cruz, you guys. That name came to me because I was talking to you guys. You're so helpful. And I just want you to know that I love you and I am praying for you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And you guys, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.